Hi, my name's Jana French. Today is this is my fourth YouTube that I'm making, and it's getting easier, a little easier anyway. What I wanted to talk about today was the fact that I was kind of comparing what I was thinking, what I knew when I first started thinking about going into internet marketing. I was absolutely a complete newbie. My working experience before had been in service industries, travel industry, and real estate, and other things. I had a really great education, bless my parents, and obviously my efforts through to get it. But that was all in place. And anyway, I'd worked many years in these other fields and went through all the economic problems and the various busts with the market and a nasty divorce that cost me a lot. I mean, it really just wiped me out. And so, whatever. So I was doing whatever I could to keep my head above water. However, all of a sudden my mother broke her hip and my circumstance changed overnight. I needed to go to where she lived and look after her, drop my other work, my home, my friends, my life there, and move to a place that I didn't know people. And, my parents had lived there, but I never had. So anyway, life, this has taken a while, and the whole process, bless her, it's been necessary, and she's slowly declined. But over this time period, I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do now? And so I started looking around, and because I had time factors that were restrictive, as well as I wanted to be able to be in one place or another and still carry on working, and not have major startup costs. So those were kind of the criterias that I was looking in, and I got an email and I started looking at it. I did various really, I had no idea. I can work with a computer, but not in the way that sophisticated young kids do. And so anyway, that was at least a basis. And I looked around, I took some courses. I found out about Anthony Morrison by an email, as I said. I started looking at some of his webinars, and at the time there was no partner with Anthony. And I signed up for one of his classes. I signed up for somebody else's classes, and so I started from being a complete newbie to starting to get some clue how the system worked, how it kind of went together, but only little snippets. And then partner with Anthony has helped. I've listened to webinars and webinars over a period of time. And also, Anthony has something called his Profit Partners. And so I've been introduced to various other streams of income, other ways, other directions in this business. So that's been helpful. Unfortunately, I signed up for 2 or 3, and I've gotten, with my other responsibilities, I overextended trying to do it all. That was a mistake. It was a learning process, and good. It got me kind of stressed. So anyway, what I know now is that I could, now partnering with Anthony is happening. I could have really, for $7 a month, done this, and not done the other courses or not all of them until later, as I needed more and more information in different directions. Whereas the incredible thing about partnering with Anthony is that it does the basis of setup that most of these other courses only give ideas about. I mean, they're more in the theory department and how, versus the actual setup and physically doing it. So that's what I find. I've also, over this time period, concluded that investing in myself is necessary. I've worked a long time. I deserve to be able to pay for things I need and establish a whole network of the needs in setting up a business. This is so much less expensive than doing a brick and mortar activity. It's so much less than doing that, and it's so much less confining. At least I have the choice of my timings that I work and where I'm working from. That's important to me. I want to travel. My family, rest of my family is elsewhere. I need to be able to spend time with them, and I want to be able to work along the way. And I do not want to be a burden on my children later on. So anyway, what I'm finding with Partner with Anthony is this whole step-by-step system for building a business, and that's where I am now. I'm right at the launch point, the buying traffic point, the setting up, developing a list via free directions also, and I'm thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled with my progress, with my learning process along the way. I have learned so much, and how this business essentially works. So I would strongly suggest that if you're interested in building a business for yourself, something that you go away with, that's yours, along with a partnering situation, it's a win-win. You make money, Anthony makes money. Anthony and his company. That directing and making suggestions of the things that work versus the things that don't is a very helpful thing for somebody who's coming fresh out of other working situations into completely new ones. And I'm finding this, I am so thrilled with this system and with all the mentoring, the various lines of education that Anthony Morris has. It isn't just this Partner with Anthony. It is extremely extensive. There's a lot in there to learn, a lot to work on. The community is great. And there's a Facebook group, all sorts of things that are extremely helpful. And when you're working from home, it's like you're not alone. There are people around also doing this that we're ending up being in touch with. Anyway, I really sincerely recommend this system if you're looking to set up an online business. Click below this video and to learn more about how this Partner with Anthony system and his Morrison education website come business can benefit you, your life, your family, and all. All good wishes. I look forward to seeing you also part of this community. Thank you. Goodbye.